Okay, so I'm here with Emmet Corr. We're a week away from him. He's going to be fighting on Cage Gladiator Ireland. It's the first event. It's going to be he's going to be in the first title fight for the lightweight one. How are you? Thank you very much for your time. And how excited are you for next weekend and to be the first person to fight for a title on that show and being part of this show? It's going to be part of
Yeah,
history for the show.
yeah, yeah. I'm buzzing. Like I'm really buzzing. I've put an extreme amount of work in. I've want to keep the ball rolling from the last one. And it's a cracker title as well to add to what I've got. So buzzing now. I'm we're that week away now. So just just get it going now. I'm ready to get in there and just start scrapping. Like
Yeah, it's been a while since we've last seen you fight. It was that
yeah,
fantastic finish of Damien McKenna.
yeah,
How like it's been a while since you fought. Like, are you looking forward to this? Because I when I was talking to you, you wanted to have a couple more fights this year.
yeah,
It
yeah,
hasn't kind of panned out that way. How
yeah.
frustrating has that been with the year that's gone by, with the amount of shows we have?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was trying. I thought I was gonna get a fight on Glamores there. It just didn't come through for whatever reasons. But I was ready to make a quick turnaround and defend the title. Came out of that fight. The only injuries that came out of that fight were the ones that I had like was nursing previous to the fight. You know what I mean? So I had to take a wee bit of time to let them recover. But I've been training really hard like since the last one. Um, Not letting that performance almost get to my head and be like, okay, like let's take the foot off the gas here. And I've been pushing extra hard. I think I've genuinely put more effort into this training camp than the last one, just because I think it's given me a bit of extra motivation to like keep them kind of performances coming. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, as you say, I was ready. I was ready to make a quick turnaround. Didn't pan out that way for whatever reasons, as I said, but got a big opportunity here on Sunday to put myself back out there again, remind people again how I've been performing.
Yeah, and it was a fantastic performance, and there has been that substantial gap. And I find in gaps like that, fighters prove levels and levels, especially at amateur. Have like, are we going to see a similar but a more improved version of what we saw last time?
Yeah, I'm in there, and you know what? I'm not overlooking Alex whatsoever. He poses a few threats, um, on the ground, etc., and stuff like that. So, I've been doing a lot of my wrestling. My wrestling hasn't been showcased that much recently, but I'm really strong in that area. I'm ready to put everything on display next week. Whether if he wants to grapple, I'm ready for that. But I'm sticking to what my bread and butter, and I'm looking to put him away here on the feet. So I've trained extremely hard. So the levels up at the gym now are crazy. Like we've got so many guys, so many high level guys that I'm working in with daily. Really hard rounds, like really hard, and it's what I want. Like you know what I mean. Lots of bodies, similar weight, lots of different skill sets and stuff. So next week is a big opportunity for me to display them kind of similar skills to what you've seen last time.
Yeah, no, and I can't wait to see it. Like I said, you've there's actually been a few that have gone to the gym, the likes of Jason, who we seen
Yeah,
last week, who was fantastic. You're actually going to be fighting on this show with your brother, who's going to be
yeah,
fighting fresh fight. How does it feel to be on this for the first time with your brother, a family affair? What's it
yeah,
like in the gym coming up to it when you know both of you are fighting? Because I'd say
yeah,
you're doing extra training at home with each other, baiting each
yeah,
other.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we've pushed so much. Like any spare time I've got, I'm doing something. I'm either running or I'm doing a bit of extra pads and stuff. Um, I know he's training extremely hard. Like he's put a lot in for this one as well. The vibe around the gym, we've got so many guys up on this. We've got 12 guys fighting, I think, next week here. So the atmosphere in the gym is class. I'm really looking forward to being in that kind of environment next week. Everyone buzzing. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be class to be able to share a card with each other. Um, Hopefully be able to actually get back in time and be in his corner as well. So that's what I'm hoping for. Like, so it'll be good.
Yeah, no, and it is a fantastic card. There's a couple of really good fights on it. The Shane
Yeah,
Mack fight, I'm really, I
yeah,
can't.
that's gonna be a banger. Like,
There was another one I seen the other day. Forgive, I'll have to look it up. But there's really good matchups on it. And like that, it's good because you've got so many guys competing. A lot of the around cage conflict. I see your gym is
yeah,
anytime I go to a show anywhere in Northern Ireland, I see
yeah,
yourself. and your father, or Jack, either
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
three is.
Yeah.
Um, how much work do you put in, and especially your father? He does
Yeah.
an awful lot behind the scenes that no one sees.
Yeah.
What's it like to have that family unit as
Yeah.
a team in MMA?
Yeah, like genuinely, like the talent and the work that gets put up in KJ right now is insane. Like I think in terms of, I think we're generally one of the best like homegrown gyms in the country, 100%. Like with the guys we've got coming through the ranks now as well. Like there's absolutely no easy rounds in the place. Like we've got so many guys. You look at like not wee Michael as you know, like, but he jumped in on Cage Conflict there a couple of days notice. Like Michael's a beast, like, and that's his debut. Do you know what I mean? Like he's like we've got so many guys like that as well who are pushing me as well who haven't even been seen yet. So I think it's just starting to come through. I think the amount of work my dad puts in as well. I think that helps with the recognition we get in the gym, and that's why people want to come and join. And people see the kind of environment that we train in. It is a really big family environment. Like I think the biggest thing about our gym is everyone that's fighting is cared about as much as the top of the gym as someone just starting out. Do you know what I mean? Like my dad will care just as much about someone making their novice debut as me going into like the later end of my amateur career, my brother fighting. Like that, I think that's the biggest difference in our gym. Everyone gets the same amount of attention, no matter what.
Yeah, and that's good because like that, you see that in some gyms that are big. Let's take SVG for example. John
Yeah,
Kavanagh actually has so many fighters, he can't be
yeah,
every.
yeah,
Whereas that means so much to a novice fighter
yeah,
for the coach, because a lot of people will go there for the coaches, for let's say John Kavanagh,
yeah,
for your father, for Liam, for Pat,
yeah,
or whoever, them, Jim. And that means a lot to them. And I think that fosters that atmosphere. If you feel that you're valued as a fighter and as a person, that's just
yeah,
gonna that's really good. But
yeah.
going forward, next week, do you do the study on your opponents? Do you let your brother and your father do, or do you try and keep them just being
Yeah,
doing your thing?
yeah. I mean, the biggest thing that I've been focusing on the last couple of years in fights is like it's all on yourself. Like I've been focusing on what I'm going in here to do. I'd be worried, like you be wary of what they bring. My dad and stuff. He watches plenty. We notes and stuff. We adjust like sparring and like our Shark Tank rounds are adjusted to people maybe trying to grapple me more, things like that. But the game plan stays the same. I'm not in here to play his game. I'm here to perform how I should, and I'm going in here to do what I plan on doing. I think that's the biggest for any fighter. I think you should be focusing on yourself. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you need to know what the risks and stuff are, and what the guy's looking to bring. But I'm here to perform on my own level and focus on my skills and try and put together things I've been working on.
Yeah. Do you feel that some fighters, when they're starting off, that they might try and play other people's game rather
Yeah,
than establish their own
100%.
style?
Yeah, that's a big thing as well. People play into the games. You know what I mean? People play into someone's game plan. Like it's no secret that he's probably going to try and take me down or try and grapple me and stuff like that. Like what? And I'm absolutely 100% confident in my grappling and my wrestling. But like, why? Some people get sucked into certain games, and that's where problems can come. Like I'm in here to assert my own game plan on this fight. I'm not here to play whatever he's looking to do. Do you know what I mean? So I think but that all comes with experience too. It's easy to get lulled into stuff and think you're safe and do something here that you're not usually doing. Do you know what I mean? So no, you're right.
Yeah, no, because like you see that a lot of people might become a bit obsessed with what the other people are doing, and if you do that, you won't establish your own style, have your own game plan,
Yeah,
and if your game plan to try and stifle them doesn't work, where do you go from there?
yeah,
But obviously you're not looking past Alex, but there's going to be really no more shows. There's a couple more shows after, whether you'll be able to complete them or not. But what are you
yeah,
looking for next year? Are you looking for a more active year?
yeah.
What's the plan?
I think everything goes to plan here on Sunday. I come out, perform how I do as of late, and put on a big performance. As you say, I'm not looking past them at all. Like, that's when you can never treat anyone as if like Alex has come here to fight, Alex has come to win. So I'm not here taking them lightly whatsoever. But I know my talent and I know how good I am, and I'm here to Like I'm here to get another finish. I'm not here to try and try and earn out a decision. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to go 3 hard rounds, but I want to keep my finishes coming. So, yeah, as you say, next year there's some big amateur fights out there that I can still take. I think I would like to prove myself again against another couple of guys who are probably back down in featherweight. Um, get them done, and then we'll see towards the end of next year probably. Maybe moving to pro.
Yeah, and like you said, I like that you want to. If there's a couple of guys in the division now,
Yeah,
it's the fight that like we were talking
yeah,
about before we start here. Take these risks, take these hard fights
yeah,
now, because you know when you go pro, you
yeah,
face all this. If you look
yeah,
at some of the pros starting off from Ireland,
yeah,
kind of levels above kind of people coming in with the same
yeah,
experience. And I
yeah.
think, would you put that down to just the levels we have in the country at the minute?
Yeah, I think we've got some of the best guys in the world. Like genuinely, like the amateur scene here is crazy. Like it's hard to find someone now who genuinely isn't half decent. Like I feel like everyone, like right from novice, like there's as I say, there's some novice guys in my gym who are legit killers. Like they haven't fought yet or anything, but I think because of the level of people just here's the interest in MMA, the amount of people that are putting the work in, I think it's just that's the reason why it's rose so high. So yeah, I think as you say, I'm more than game to take a couple more amateur fights against guys out there who are deemed to be top of the country. Do you know what I mean? Um, I think there's a couple of fights out there for me that in the amateurs, featherweight and lightweight, I'll be willing to jump between the two. I'll be back to featherweight 100% for pro, but um, I'm more than capable enough of competing at lightweight at amateur. So yeah, either or, lightweight, featherweight. I think there's a couple of amateur fights out there that I can take that will do me well in terms of like the resume and stuff. So I'm not done yet with amateur, but I'm not far away from going pro.
Yeah, it seems like not in the not too distant future. And I think,
Yeah,
that, like I said, maybe 3, 4 more fights, you'll probably have
yeah,
fought all the kind of top guys,
yeah,
and would be like the new guys
yeah,
coming in. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't wait to see your fight next weekend. I'm going to be there. I'm nearly sure.
yeah,
I'm nearly 100% sure, 99%. I'm going to let you
yeah.
go. Thank you so much for your time. Is there anything you want to say before you go?
Yes, shout out to everyone that's actually helped me in the training camp. My dad, of course, for everything he does, he cooks all the food and stuff, so he's the nutritionist right now. Everyone at the gym, everyone who's bought a ticket, all the sponsors, Dean Samuels, barbers, Bobby Shepherd sorted me all my nutrition and stuff. Andrew Rans actually came on board, started sponsoring me there. Coming up to this fight. Kinetic Sports Belfast, he does all my massage and stuff like that. And Neil Maskey, Thailand as well. He's sorting me out. They've all supported me loads during this training camp. Oh, and Big Bran as well, times with Flair. So done us plenty. A lot of help going into this training camp with just sorting us out. Without them, it would have been a lot harder. Who else? I think we've got was and Capture. He's sorting our training gear. So yeah, all good. Looking forward to next week putting on a show. Hopefully see you there.
Yeah, no, hopefully. I'm nearly 100% sure I'm going. I just need to sort out the travel up there. But
Yeah,
thank you very much for your time. Best of skill. And I'm, like I said, 90% sure I'll see you next week. And thank you very much.
please.
Enjoy your evening.
No bother. Thank you. See you later.